3 reverb effects, 1 pedal, under $100.
Let's check it out. We are checking out the Cumulus 3-way reverb from GAMMA. What's really cool about this is it's a simple 3-knob reverb pedal. It's got 3 different types of reverb: studio, spring, and plate. Pretty much the most common types of reverb you would probably want to see on a pedal.
For sure.
But we're going to check out each mode, starting with the studio setting. All knobs at 12 o'clock. Let's check out the spring. Well, now we got one final reverb mode, and that is plate. Definitely got it. Well, we've heard the basic sounds. Now let's take it over to the table and do a little bit of knob tweaking. Now let's spend a little bit more time in depth with each of the 3 modes on the Cumulus 3-way reverb. I'm going to go ahead and start in the studio mode with all knobs at 12 o'clock. Let's see if we can get like full amount with
Okay.
it. Even at its full amount, it's not getting in the way too much.
You can still hear the definition of everything.
Yeah.
So I like that sometimes they almost kind of throttle it.
Let's also just go, for sake of it, let's just turn the decay knob all the way down.
It doesn't sound so much like an effect. It just sounds good.
Yeah.
Anything sounds better with reverb. So that's why it's cool that they have like different settings, because you can dial in not only the amount of reverb, but also the type.
What do you say we move on to spring?
Let's go.
Let's
Spring
do it. You know what? I'm going to go full tone on that one. See how bright this thing gets. This is a pretty good approximation of what a spring reverb should sound like.
Right, and those would be like in a tank on an amp, essentially. So I would say I think a spring is the most different of the 3 in this one, in my opinion, I guess.
The studio, it's much more of a space reverb. And then when we go to the 3rd mode, which is plate, that's again another space style reverb. The spring, it's more a physical thing that happens in the guitar amp.
Right.
Speaking of the plate, why don't we go ahead and check that out
Let's
now?
get it. I'm a plate guy.
Let's check out the lowest amount of decay. I'll leave the tone where we have it set, but I'll up the mix a little bit more so that we really hear how much of that space is being generated by the plate.
Okay. Then higher.
But with the decay at the lowest amount, that was a really great starting point.
Totally. It's almost like it's not even an effect. It just sounds better. It's an enhancer more than an effect.
Lot to offer in just 3 modes and 3 knobs.
Plate is my favorite, just kind of subtle one. Do you have a favorite of the 3?
I think I do. And I think it's the plate.
Oh my gosh, we're buddies on this one.
I think so. I kind of like pushing the decay a little bit more. You know, I might just have to try that for myself.
Well, why don't you?
I think I will.
All right, so how you got it set up? What do we have?
If your reverb pedal has a tone control, like the Cumulus does, and it has a plate, I'm going to want to check it out. Works lower register. and high register helps give a little bit more body. So when it comes to the Cumulus 3-way reverb, Sean, is it a find or is it a fail?
You know it's a find, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You're going to be hard pressed to show me a reverb pedal that I'm not going to want to have. That I'm just a huge fan, especially for the price. Come on. Get it.
I'm going to have to agree. This is definitely a find. Like the plate on this sounds really, really good. Which was your favorite mode on the Cumulus Reverb? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And come back again for more No Fear Guitar Gear videos.